Howdy guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? I hope you guys are well. So today what I want to do is I want to head out and I want to do a quick little event to get things underway. At the moment I've got a ton of corn that I am, excuse me, bit of a croaky voice this morning. Yeah, I've got a ton of corn that I'm trying to make a little bit of alcohol with. So just wanted to sort of top that off as we sort of go along. What's going on here? Okay, so we've got that done. So yeah, there's a few bits and pieces that I've been doing, and I have been sort of grinding my way through, and we've been doing quite a bit of stuff to the Alliance. So yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and check that out as well. Actually, you know what? Let's head over there now. Why not? Let's have a bit of a peek ski. I've still got a bit of time for the emergency stop event, which we're going to be doing, but we'll quickly have a look at the Legion. And yeah, I'll you know, show you guys what's happening at the moment. Hasn't been a great deal of things. I mean, just recruited 5th member of the Alliance there, so waiting for them and for everyone else that hasn't started contributing yet to start contributing. There has been a few guys that have started, which is fantastic. So as you can see, we're getting one of the bunkers organized as well now. So as you can see, we've got a little bit of stuff here happening, which is great. And I think the power station was the other thing that has been sort of worked on at the moment, because I did start that myself. So we've still got a few bits and pieces here that's all happening. So let me know what you guys in the comments. Let me know what I should be focusing on the first. I think what I sort of mentioned within the 3.0 update was to hold off on the safe for you guys, especially if you guys are just starting up your very own alliance, that you guys don't want to be raided or anything like that to begin with. So if you don't do the safe, you can't participate in raids, as it can be said in there. Alright, so you can't attack other alliances without the safe, and I would assume that would work both ways. If others haven't set those up, they can't participate, so they shouldn't be attacked or raided or anything like that. So that's my theory behind it. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case, but I think the way that I've read the patch notes and everything like that, it should be the case in point. So I'm hoping that would be the reason behind that. Oh, sorry, I guess the sorry, I've lost my train of thought, but I guess that's the method that I'm feeling that should be the way of doing things. So if you're ready to raid and participate, I guess that way that you should be inclined to receive retaliation. But if you're not, then you shouldn't. That's how I see it. But anyway, that's my theory behind it. Hopefully, you know, we'll find out probably in the next few days when it does all happen. I did sort of make a bit of a note on that. I believe it is happening over the next few days. So I did remember in the patch notes when I was reading it out, it was going to happen in the next couple of weeks back the week beforehand. So yeah, I think there was a little bit of confusion between that, but it is happening in a few days time. Well, whenever you guys are watching this video, it might already be up and running, or it might be very close. So anyway, enough about that. Stumbling on my words here this morning, guys. I've only just woken up not long ago, so as you can see, well, as you can hear, my voice might not be the right tone or anything like that. But anyway, let's see if we can get across here first. Okay, well, excuse me. there's the big fella. So I might as well take this guy out. Shouldn't be calling everyone through, but just wanted to take some of these random roaming guys out. There we go. And I've just aggravated a whole bunch of these. Oh geez, better heal up, shouldn't I? The snipers are a pain. Even though that they don't shoot often, I would imagine. I mean, normally, but they do present a bit of a nuisance, if anything. Excuse me, sorry guys. Okay, let's just heal up. Actually, I'll keep those on the right hand side. Let me just eat those to get full food and hydration. That's these guys here. So I'm going to try and pick these guys off. Well, I don't need to pick off the piggy there. He's not going to be an issue to me. But this guy and these two guys. Now at least these guys are club orientated, which is good for me because I can just smash these guys out without receiving any damage from them. While I'm at it, I should just pick up whatever they've dropped. And I think I'm probably good to go with this guy here. Alright, Mr. Sniper, come. Come a little bit further. Good boy, Mr. Sniper. Good boy. There you go. Alright. And, oop, this raider. Alright, again, same deal with this guy here. Is fairly easy to dispatch. And then we just got another sniper over here. Okay, ooh, level up. Ooh, that's been a little while since I've done a bit of a level up. You know what, so I'm just going to go into attack speed. Okay, yes, we're being robbed. I know, I'm here to help you guys. It's okay, it's okay. Don't have to worry about these wolves. Why? Because my spirit count is ridiculous in the best possible way. So I don't have to worry about that. Actually, the only thing that still aggravates on me is, I believe it's the Piazzas, if I've pronounced those, that name correctly. I'm pretty sure that is the case, because he still runs after me. So yeah, so I don't know how high I would have to have my my spirit count. I don't know if I have to go all the way up to 100 or not. That I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Alright, so gang leader, you got to go, my dude. You're the only dude here. Okay. He's yelling why you're only standing here like fools. Because I've taken everyone out, my friend. Done the smart thing. Alright, so we should be able to go back to these fellas here. Ooh. Nice. Perfect hide. That's actually a nice little pickup. Alright, so let's go back to these guys here. We should be fine, yeah? Are you guys happy? Thank you. Yes, I will accept your cargo as payment. Let me take anything and everything. Now, this is one of the easier events to do, I feel like. I mean, obviously relevant to... Ooh. Stack of paper. I was wondering where I could find those. Very good. Taking those. I need that for the Alliance. Yeah, so it's all relevant to your game stage as well. So it really sort of comes down to, you know, what level you guys are. And, you know, just sort of comes down to, I guess, that. But anyway. We'll digress. Ooh, some more perfect hide. We've got some weapons. I don't want that, so let's delete that. Take those. I think that was the big loots, actually. Possibly, I'm not sure. But anyway. Let's open up this. Ooh. That's very weak, Henry 44, so I definitely won't be... I'll use that for something anyway. I won't be carrying that for big events or anything like that. But as you can see, I've actually got the Winchester, which is actually a really decent weapon. A lot of salt. Unfortunately, we didn't get any some spices or anything like that, which is disappointing. But okay, so I've got one stack of paper, so I can get them at the train attack, the emergency stop, shootout spot, old road, and then hideout. Okay, so there's a few events there that we can pick these things up from. Okay, well that's good. So I don't really, if I really wanted to annoy these guys. Now he's got 7600. I don't think he's got the perfect hide that I want, but I am willing to suss it out. And you are gone. Oh, you do have perfect hide. Okay. I've got a lot of the bear claws there. I know I should be probably hanging on to those, but the mature beast, I think you'll have the other hide for me if I were to sort of take you out, my dude. There we go. Oh no, you do have perfect hide. Okay. Alright, excellent. Now, I don't know about these wolfies here. Surely they don't have perfect hide. Well, don't know exactly until we find out, right? So, let's just take out you. And take out... Okay, no, okay, cool. So I thought so. You've got the fine hide. Well, that's fine. That is fine. While I'm at it, I may as well take out the last of you guys, sorry. Okay, you didn't have anything else for me, but that's fine. Easy, easy done. Yeah, so like I said, I feel like the train stopover, well, this event here is quite easy. to sort of navigate through. Really not much else going on here. I'm not going to worry about, oh, did I take you out? Oh no, you're laying down. You look like I took him out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we'll head off and we'll head back home. See if there's any other events that might pop up. Hopefully we might get lucky. I do not want that, so let's jump back on Horsey. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll definitely head back to base. Show what I've actually been working on as well. So, well, I don't want to walk, I want to run. So yeah, so the Alliance, it's the big thing at the moment. So as you can see, the Gold Rush event starts in the next 4 days. So that's when the raiding begins. So I think it was roughly about 9 or 10 days in the last time when I did the previous video, if I'm not mistaken. So actually, maybe we should go out and see if it gives us any further info on the banner there, because that's one thing I actually haven't checked. So let's just do that. Let's just do that real quick. There we go. Yeah, so smash rivals and loot gold nuggets, build strong defense and deadly ambushes. Build a safe at your alliance to join the Gold Rush. So yeah, you don't necessarily need to join up on the Gold Rush until you build your safe. So what I've been saying to my alliance fellas here, and if you guys are alliance leaders or even if you're members and you're heavily invested into the alliance itself, probably want to point it out. Just make sure that you guys don't finish it off if you guys are not ready. So the safe is what I'm talking about here. Just make sure that you guys are, you know, ready, set up and ready to go before anything happens, because the last thing you want to do is you don't want to participate into something until you guys are ready. And if you're not ready, then it's going to be a bit of pain for you guys. So I guess that's the biggest thing I want you guys to sort of, you know, if you can hold off. That's only my suggestion. You know, it's not something that you guys should be following. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys any other way or not. But anyway, that's one person's opinion, put it that way. So just dropping everything off now, so we're all good now. So for the most part, what I've been doing is I've been collecting a series of maple logs and a bit of ash as well, which I'm going to have to go down south to get some more. But maple has been one of the biggest things that I've been wanting to try and drive and get. So with that, I'm just going to drop everything that I just had in here. So it's a little bit more than what I've had before, which is good. But I guess for the most part, the biggest thing for me that I've noticed straight away and what we're going to be needing is, let's go back over to the tool bench over here. It's going to be iron tools. And the biggest thing for me with iron itself, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of iron there, which is great. Fur, I've got that's all the fur I have, and then that's all the maple boards I have. So it's not going to amount to much. So I'm only going to get probably about 50 iron tools, which does seem and sound a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, when you go back to the alliance there, it's not that much. It is quite little in comparison. So I'm trying to build up a bit of a stockpile. I'm trying to get my guys to try and coordinate, or they're offering I guess their contributions, which is fantastic. I can't fault them for that at all. But it is very much a team structure, right? Because when you look at those figures and what's required in those alliances there, it's huge, and you definitely can't do it with 1 or 2 people, maybe even that or 3. You definitely need the 5, and you basically just break it down into fifths, into what you feel like you guys can contribute to, or you might have one person that might contribute to one aspect. So say for example, I'm going to go hell for leather on basalt, and that's all I'm going to be mining. And you might have other people that might contribute a little bit as well, but you might have one main person that will just focus on that. And it does take a while, because when you look at it, if we go into say the stonecutter's bench, when I find it, so we go over here, basalt requires 5 in order for you to create a block, and you need basalt blocks. You can't do the basalt just on its own. So yeah, I've only got about 69 there, so close to the 100, but again, it's a drop in the ocean. And the other thing I've found that might be a bit of a hindrance, actually one thing I've noticed, if you guys are in in the northern biomes, and if you're in the snow biomes there, you can get a whole bunch of cotton rope. Okay, doesn't sound like much when you're sort of picking up ones and twos and things like that, but it adds up when you're going back and forth, especially when you've got your wagon, say at the Indian tribe, for example. You can get a lot of that and a lot of pieces of cotton cloth as well. So the result with this is you do need a little bit of fabric rolls, which I've started to, again, sort of accumulate. So I'm sort of using the northern zones for my maple, cotton, and cotton cloth needs in order for me to pick up all those necessary items. So granted, if I'm not just picking up one material or one material only and sort of going back, I'm sort of getting a bit of a collectiveness and sort of building that up. But whether that's the right way or the not so much right way, I don't know. I mean, you know what? You guys that have got some very well established alliances, let me know in the comments. Drop some tips, not just for me, but drop them for other people that may need some help in terms of building up their alliance and what they should be focusing on. And I guess that's the biggest thing as well, because where do you start? Where do you start? Do you start with one building, build it up, continue on, or do you just collect as you sort of go along? I mean, like I said, there's a few things that I've sort of picked up along the way as well. As you saw, I picked up the cardboard paper. I do have some the copper coil packs as well, so the copper reels, sorry. So I've only got 3 of those. I think you need about 18 to 20 in order for that to become a full stack for the powerhouse. And I think I've got yeah, I've probably got a couple of these fellas here, so the blasting machine. So the events are going to be very pivotal with all that sort of stuff, because they're the only places that you're going to be able to find them. So yeah, I guess that's probably the biggest thing that I'd probably sort of point out for you guys that are sort of up and coming and wanting to know where things are. But the biggest thing is when you do find these items, so let's go back even just to that. Basically, just make a note on where you can find these items on the locations. You can see that when you build up your alliance as well. So at least this way, this gives you guys a bit of an idea. So yeah, I try and find those as much as I can. And you know, for an alliance leader, you don't want to sort of try and, I guess, stress your other alliance members out to try and find those or try and do those timed events. If they can stick to, you know, the basics, then that's cool as well. But if you've got people that are willing to invest into those timed events and pick up those items, well, you know, good on them. And I encourage my guys if they're able to do that as well, fantastic. But you know, I try and do that, you know, as best as I can. But anyway, I think that might go ahead and leave it here. My voice is giving out on me, unfortunately, as you can hear. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Just a little bit of I guess a bit of a walkthrough of the alliance and what I feel that is, I guess, probably to try and give you guys the best possible start. But again, like I said, the best way to find out information is from you guys that watch my videos, or even if you want to check the main Discord server. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of information that you guys can pick up from, and even I believe there's the fact sheet as well. So if you want to find that as well, that should be somewhere in the Discord. But anyway, let's leave it here. Thanks guys for stopping by, checking out the video. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below, really help me out. And if you guys are new to the channel or not, or if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.